Okay, I made this early October. It is now January 18th or so. So it has been 2.5 months, and only recently I feel like it's actually gotten quite a bit better. So let's get a little sample here and see how it tastes. Hey everyone, I'm not doing a how-to video today, but I just wanted to talk to you about a couple things. First of all, there's been a lot of people that have been subscribing recently. I don't know what's going on, but thank you. Welcome to the channel. Next thing I want to do is a quick tasting on this spiced beer. I did a video on brewing this spiced beer a while ago. I made this about 2.5 months ago. I made it about a month and a half before Thanksgiving, hoping it would kind of be ready by then, and it was okay. When I have made this beer in the past, I always forget that it does get better after a certain amount of time. So now that I'm in the middle of January, past the holidays, it's actually getting smoother and softer, and in this kind of a beer, that's actually a good thing because you don't really need the fresh, bright hop character or anything. It's just got the spices and they're still there, but it's getting a little softer now. And yeah, if you have not ever made a spiced beer and you're somewhat interested, Charlie Papazian's Holiday Cheer, that's what this is. I've made it several times. It is a really nice place to start. I do wish it had a little bit more malt character. This fermented a little bit lower than I actually would like, so could have mashed higher. Maybe that's what I would do next time. Otherwise, it's mostly kind of about the ginger. You get a little bit of the cinnamon. You really don't get much of the orange peel zest. Other than that, I just wish I had a little more malt character. The color is nice. It's cleared. It's kind of a medium red, light ruby, a little bit orange tint. So quick note on that. The other thing I just wanted to do quickly is just say that what we're doing here today is we're kegging a beer. Something that I like to do, and I would encourage any of you guys to do, is homebrewers always love to experiment, and one thing I like to do is switch yeast strains around. So this is a robust porter. I'm in January here. I can't really easily make an ale with an ale yeast, so I'm using I made this with the California lager yeast, which is what I make my steam beers out of. So, I fermented it probably around 60 instead of more in the upper 60s. And, that's just something that I've done a lot of. I've made the India Black Lager. I'm going to be probably making an IPA type of a beer coming up in about a month or so, but with a totally pure lager strain yeast, just because it's cold and it'll ferment it. So just a note to try different things like that. Usually the results turn out good. If they don't, you learn something, and it's always going to at least be okay. Nothing's going to be terrible if you do a good job of brewing. But other than that, I'm kegging this. I'm actually got a mash going here, having a busy day, making the annual Pilsner. And that's about it. Thanks for subscribing. See you around.